Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I'm here 365 days of the year. Seriously. No, seriously. Every weekday, weekend, holiday, your birthday, my birthday, I'm here. And I have been literally for years. But anyway, I'm here to take your political questions. I take them as a chat on YouTube. And I just read on the collective energy. Nobody who reads on the collective energy, nobody who gets everything 100% right. That's not how this works. But it's interesting the insights we can get. And also, it's an opportunity for us to go through the news together because the news can be really dark. And today, I'm going to tell you right up now, I'm front loading it with the darkest stuff. So that after that, we can look at, so that not only we can kind of get through it, but then the later questions, you can just see how petty and awful people, we can just really put things in perspective. And also a couple of amusing things. So that's later on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. And we have a great community here because of you. Thank you. All right. Hello, Square Peg. All right, I've got to make myself smaller here for a second because I need to come over here and I need the questions. Thank you, Donna. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. All right. Today's the 12th. All right, you also know, those of you longtime viewers, hello, you know that sometimes things come up and they hit me really hard. So I may need to step out of the room for a minute and go get a nice cold beverage. I've got some it's basically, it's like extra caffeinated citrus drink, something. And I may need to go get some of that. So, because these first two questions. So, buckle up. We're going to get through it. We're going to get through it together. You are not alone. We are in this together. And let's read on the collective energy. Aw, Lady Eva says, and the star of the show, turned down the role of Crookshanks in Harry Potter for being too cute. Boo-boos and kitty. Yes. Just a little lump there. We were playing this morning. Pumpkin he was brushed twice this morning, and we played with Boo Boo, and they're both just all tuckered out. Man, want to get your beverage now? No, I might need, I'm just saying I might need to step away out of the energy for a minute after I read on these two things. So, but don't forget, if you're watching this on replay, hello, you can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there and they're timestamped. So anytime there's a lull or a lag or whatever, you just only have a little bit of time, so you just want to check in on specific things, you can always just go down, click on the timestamps. Click on the timestamps. Okay, at 4 minutes in. Divine Spirit, bless us. Fill the world with divine energy. And Spirit, fill the world with divine energy. Raise the vibration of all the world higher and higher and higher. For the good of all. For kindness, for compassion. For health. For safety. And may divine energy pour into the world. Pour in through us and through everyone and everything. The vibration of the earth going higher and higher and higher. So that we all recognize we are in this together. We are all one. We are all from the same place. Bless. Okay. Iran's parliament. Yes, sir. If you have a listener nearby with little ears, they may need to step away for a few minutes during the first two questions. Iran's parliament voted to publicly execute more than 15,000 people who peacefully protested for women's rights, saying the rebels need a hard lesson. The UN is begging them to change their minds. They're saying, no, we do what we want. Will other countries step in? Will Iranians go out en masse and just say, absolutely everybody? A shockwave. It's just we're trying to take things one by one. Your question is number 2. We're all going to take it down a notch. Okay. It's nothing personal to you, but just everybody. We all, including me, we need to take everything's down a notch. It does not help to be incredibly upset. Sad can be useful. Panic is not in general, and that's not aimed at anybody. So, Iran. All right, this is a overloaded Celtic. All right, I'm gonna just put this here and put that there, and put this over here, and I'm gonna have to tilt you down. Yeah, this is a big thing. All right, hang in there. Okay. Oh, one thing. This is important. I read this. I found this out recently, and that is physiologically. All right, because of your diaphragm when you breathe. If you take a deep breath in and then a shorter breath out, that energizes you. But if you take shorter breaths in and longer breaths out, it physically, your brain literally sends messages to your heart to slow down. All right, so we breathe in, but then we breathe out slowly. Breathe in, and then out slowly. Okay. All right, here we go. And yes, I know it's poinsettias, but we're just going to pretend they're leaves. I think I might need to turn this on. All right, Iran. Are you kidding me? That's my first, that's my initial reaction. Are you kidding me? That this is so heinous, it's ridiculous. This right here, this is some Hitler level blank. I'm going to go through with this. Thank you, Anne. Thank you. All right, Iran. Louis says, well, poinsettias are leaves. It's true. It's true. Iran. What this feels like is that the the government in Iran is there because of this sanctions for so long and all of this. They feel really desperate. They are, you get these heinous people who are willing to work for them, but on the whole, their grasp is weakening, and this is not going to help them. In the past, yeah, I mean, there was a time when women were treated relatively equally, certainly much more equally. Kind of the reading. This is far, far, far right. I get wands for the far right. This King of Wands, this feels like it is so far right that DeSantis and Trump and all of them can only dream of this kind of authoritarianism. And this is someone who feels like they are ruling by divine right. Wrong. Guess what? You're ruling by divine wrong. Hanging above this, refusing to listen to decency, refusing to listen to women. Oh, no. We're going to do what we've been chosen, therefore we can jump off a cliff and God will protect us. They are so divorced from reality. Whew. Base of the reading. This was a shock to them. It was a shock that things could turn so quickly. They were just going about their little authoritarian lives, and suddenly it was kabam. People in the streets. Man. Home environment. Oh yeah, authoritarian. Anybody who protests the execution of thousands upon thousands of people is going to get thrown in with them. I mean, that's loony. That is lunacy. Hopes and fears. The UN is trying to get involved and say, don't do this. But this is the emperor. This is patriarchy. We must restore the natural, quote unquote, the natural order of things. Blankety blank. That's what I have to say to that. Oh, man. I don't swear on this channel. I don't. Okay. Home environment, hopes and fears, what other people see. In order to stay in power, in order to be willing to live under the kind of sanctions Iran has been living under for so long, you really have to drink the cafefe. You really have to drink the Kool-Aid. You have to drink the hard Kool-Aid. And you have to keep this vision of the world and vision of your country and vision of what you're willing to put up with and what's the right thing to do according to God, according to you, actually, but you're deluded. Wow. The challenge. There's a level of cruelty after which you're no longer just talking about internal politics. You're talking about levels of, it isn't genocide. It's, I mean, there are men in there too, but it's, what would it be? It isn't matricide because it's not their mothers. It's killing women. Misogynist hates women. Misogicide? I don't know the exact, yes, the square peg, Cruel-aid. Yeah. And just having a quick look in here. Kathy Lemson, that's true. Massacre. Yeah. Femicide. That could be it, Trillium Tarot. You're talking about femicide. You're talking about whatever the word is for this is lunacy. This is no other country is getting in your business. No. This is not internal politics only. Near future 1. Womanhood. The women. Near future 2. Control them. Have them lined up behind you in their place. Heavy duty crackdowns. If they have to take away more women's rights, they will. This just more crackdown. Final outcome. They really going to go through with this? Really? 6 of Cups. How many at that point you're talking about messing with you start screwing with the numbers for a generation. It's an Ace of Wands. Remember what I said about the King of Wands? In home environment, the King of Wands and all of the actions. That's one big action. So that they can have their patriarchy. How I can't, I have real trouble believing that. I mean, think about the how do you do it? Apparently it's going to be public. EC says, why won't the U.S. intervene? We'll do what we can, but we can't invade the country. Lady Eva says, they do this, they will have no future. Men can't give birth. That's true. Alice is reminding us that suffragettes were imprisoned and killed in England and America. True. Oh, Catch Up, I agree. This is right up there with Hitler, Stalin, Pol Pot, Idi Amin, Pinochet. Yep. Kelly says, why the men of Iran stand still, why their wives, daughters are murdered. Yeah, and there's some men included in there too who are going to be murdered. So what's going to happen to Iran? Kind of feels like, I hate to say this, I'm just going to tell you what I feel. It feels like whoever they force to pass over is all of the spirits come back to haunt, to change, have a huge effect. Matter of fact, I'm missing a middle card. Yeah, that's just work. The world telling them, you don't do this. What you send out will come back to you. Yeah, this is, and then so you have your more perfect stupidity and isolation. Is the world going to turn against Iran in a way that it will stop, that will overthrow this government? Thank you, Amora. Gender-based murder of women or girls by men, femicide. Yeah, that's what this is. Oh, yeah. Talk about isolation. You know, the U.S. got a virus into the computer systems when for the nuclear centrifuges for purifying nuclear materials in Iran. There are a lot of things that could happen there. 5 of Wands, Justice, Temperance. Why have I got a Temperance card? Five of Wands, Justice, Temperance, Magician, 3 of Swords, Heart broken. This feels like young men standing up. Within Iran. Of course, the UN will condemn it, whatever. Temperance. This feels like a lot of different countries turning on Iran. Probably not Russia. Russia's just like, thanks for the drones. So Iran's government just ticks along and this happens and that's the end of it? Everything goes back? Really? Really? Okay, there will be some action, so that's good. Action from around the world, some action from within the country, but Knight of Cups, people who care about women, people who care about human rights. Heartbreak. I don't like this energy. Do not like this energy. 6 is charity. Charity may even dry up. Charitable contributions. There's the Hanged Man. There is, it feels like it's going to be a slog. But if there are people within Iran who are willing to stand up for decency, if the countries around the world are willing to stop everything, even the things like food supplies and things like that. Yeah, it'll topple the government, and these people will end up in power, and the cruel blankety blanks will end up not. But the whole world has to stand together. The whole world. Thank you, Miss Couture. Anne says, yes, 43 years of this rulership, and young people want freedom. Yep. All right, so will people stand together? This is shocking. This is, my stomach's feeling horrible. Eight of Wands again, and here's the Death card, just hanging out. Judgment, 2 of Cups. Oh yeah, there's the younger generation. They are, let's say, PO'd. Oh, yeah. But it feels like it's going to take 5-10 years. I mean, it's going to take time, unfortunately, for this to really, but there is a level of hell. I don't even believe in hell, but there's a level of what I view as hell, which is the compacted layers, the lowest energy layers. And you can't get much worse than this. You can't. I mean, what's worse than this? What? All right. Yeah, Suvi, there are a lot of young people in the Middle East. Isaiah says, do we have a chart on Iran? I wonder if Pluto's affecting the chart. Of course, I think Pluto is affecting everything right now. Yeah. I'll have a look. I'll have a look at the chart. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Wanda Joe, it is horrific. Yeah. Hello, Sheila. All right. Well, so at 26:45, we have our other story. Normally it's like, well, start at the worst and then it's all uphill from there. Not really. And it says something if this is uphill from where we just were. That's true, Fran. Oh, you like the pendant. Thank you. Anne was saying Pluto brings out the truth even if it's ugly. That, yes. Francis, love it. Oh, I'm glad you like it. That's why I do the overlays and the pins and the colors and the things and the to try to, so we can come back up to some level. Remember, there's some good and beauty in the world. And okay, so let's say 2730. Here in the United States of America, and I kid you not, there is a company, I believe it's PSSI, processing something, or I forget. I'm just shortening that to POS. This is a meat processing company. They have 400 locations. Okay. Thank you, Sarah. Yes, PSSI. 400 locations, right? 3 of those locations have been investigated. And guess what? At 3 of their processing centers, they are using children as young as 13 on the cleaning crews from 11 at night until 7 in the morning. Child labor. Music says, I can't listen to the meat processing stuff. I'll be back later. I'm a vegan. I don't see the point of all of that anyway. We don't have to eat meat. We don't. They have been using child labor, not just like 1, which would be bad, or 2, which would be heinous. 31 children. And that's only 3 of their 4 100 facilities. Cat Shepherd says, my dad was a butcher. He's rolling in his grave. Yes, Suvi, mostly immigrant children. Yes. When they interviewed them, none of them spoke English. So, PSSI, POS. How can you live at night? How? How can you live at night? I don't. Yes, this is Cindy. Yes, this is happening in the US. It's been happening apparently for a long time. And you know, somebody was getting their wheels greased because apparently it wasn't a complete secret, but nobody stepped in until now. Oh, you're on the defensive, you think? They were in the, Sarah's saying that the 3 locations were in Nebraska and another state. Queen of Cups, that would be people who care. Ace of Cups, doing something about it. There's the Tower. Ace of Wands and 2 of Pentacles. There are actually going to be people complaining. Well, these families need the money. How is our family going to get by if our children aren't working night shifts, full night shifts? CC Ryder says, just read the article. Companies using straight up GOP gaslighting tactics, removing evidence and calling the report misinformation. Sorry, it's Nebraska and Minnesota. Teresa Ford says, then let's work on poverty in the United States. Yeah. There's a, you know, look, I'm vegan. I have been vegan for 18 years, more than 18 years. All right. I don't jump on other people for eating meat. I just don't. I don't try to convince anybody. I don't try to convince anybody of anything in general. My feeling is, yes, the Catholicism I was raised with, you know my favorite line in the Bible, or one of my favorite lines in the Bible, is they will know you by your ways. Set the example. Live the life. People will see. They'll see the benefits of good things. So I'm not trying to jump on meat eaters if that's how you choose to do it. And some people are hunters because they absolutely have to be, and it's how they get food on the table. You know, I'm not. So please understand that when I say it doesn't surprise me that these people would see children as less than human, because they are above. They don't care about the cruelty. They don't care about the slaughter going on. They don't care about any of that. They're making money from it. They don't care. So of course you have people who are there working there. Why would they see them as anything better? It's all just there for my, there's some people who they read Genesis and mankind will have dominion over the animals. And they're like, okay. And then just stop reading there. Because, well, it said, I can do whatever I want. Cindy says, so dominion over animals includes children? To them, I guess it does. Julie says, dominion means caretaking, not wanton abuse and slaughter. I know that, and you know that, but they just, oh no, that isn't what that means. That means I'm better and I do what I want. Lady Eva, I'm so with you. A true human soul is yes, your soul is, the quality of the life you're living is very much shown in how you treat the weakest. Yeah. Devil. Chained. Yep. Yep. Justice. Yes, please. Queen of Swords. Well, this is more investigations, these people being held accountable, but the work continues. Tell me that these people would be made an example of. Six of Cups. Lies, delusion, grief. It feels like threats against the immigrant families. I was getting that with those other cards too. Bullies. What do you mean I have to change my business practices? That's all I'm getting. Exactly. See, Torino, every soul has countless value. Yeah. Long exhales. Slow down your heart. Okay. Shakova says, how much mess will Biden have to clean up? He must be furious about this. Oh, I don't doubt for a second he's furious about this. And it feels like the government's on it. So Polly says, my cats are dedicated carnivores. Well, they're you can't change their diet. They have to be. So yeah. So anyway. All right. So now that we've put all of that in perspective, let's go on and just see how petty our other things in the news are. Just how petty people are being. How shallow and short-sighted. Speaking of shallow, short-sighted, petty, but still heinous, Donald Trump. Guess what? 3930. Daughter Tiffany's getting married this weekend. Is it today or tomorrow? Tiffany's getting married at Mar-a-Lago. So I'm sure Trump is making money off of that. Who was it? And there was somebody on YouTube. Oh, it was Ron Filipowski who said, Tiffany's wedding guests get to hear the father of the bride give a romantic speech about the country going to hell because it was stolen from him. Yeah. Say at 4:30? Thank you, Stephanie. Lady Eva says, if I was her, I'd have eloped. Oh, have you seen? Oh, no. She's... there's a picture of her at her bridal shower with Ivanka and Laura, who are wearing what looks like bridesmaids' dresses. And she's wearing a white lace dress with... Not important in the universe, but I'll just say this. If you're going to go mutton sleeve, you got to embrace it. You got to go full mutton if you're going to go mutton sleeve. And this is just like, what is that? Nancy saw one report that it says it costs $1 million. Well, not if Trump's paying for it. Oh, the truth hurts. Oh, and did you see the picture of the rehearsal with Trump walking Tiffany down the aisle, and she's looking smug? Every picture I see of her right now, she just looks so smug. And Trump was walking her down the aisle, just going, congratulations. Ken says, I wonder if she got the family discount at Mar-a-Lago. That's why it's there, so Trump doesn't have to pay. Eight of Cups. Costs money, you know. Five of... Well, her husband is like super... Her soon-to-be husband is super rich. And personally... if my fiance's family was that, I'd be like, you know what? I got this. Let's get married somewhere else. I got this. Really. Lord help. Is there any way for Trump to make money from this? There's the marriage in front of the... This is the Pope. The marriage, and there's Trump looking at the costs. And people saying, oh, well, I guess it was okay. A little weird at times, but okay. And Trump going off in a huff. Sarah says that's why she's smug. She's getting out from Daddy's thumb. Seriously, when the IRS and James and DOJ are done with Daddy and Sibs, she will be the only one still rich. Yes and no. Yes, I agree. She will be the only one still rich, but I don't think she's smug because she's getting out from underneath that family. I think she's smug because she feels like she's getting the attention that she has always deserved, but she has been treated like an outsider, and this is her day. She gets to be the center of attention. And she even has her half-sister and her sister-in-law, wearing the dresses that she picked out. I'd take Tiffany over any of the others, but that doesn't mean that she's someone you'd want to be friends with. Truth. Let's just be real. And you know me, when in doubt, dig for a Mystery Science Theater 3000 quote. And this one comes from the end of Space Mutiny, one of the funniest Mystery Science Theater episodes ever, where the big strapping hero and the woman, the heroine, at the end, they're all lovey-dovey looking in each other's eyes. And one of the bots says, and they had a healthy 8-pound pot roast. CC Ryder, Tiffany's fiance does have a higher net worth than Trump. Yeah, I don't think that's even in doubt. Two of Pentacles. King of Cups, 10 of Cups. This feels like the other side of the family. This feels like his family. They are little. Like, I guess she's decent enough, but that family. And isn't he under all kind of investigations? But this is like, all right, my son's getting married, and it's a nice wedding, I guess, and she'll be one of us. But it's like, Can I have another glass of champagne? Yeah, thanks. I need that. Marie Sutton says, what kind of man is Tiffany not nabbing besides wealthy? I think I tried reading on her future a while back, and basically what I got was just spending money, having children. Yeah. Meh. It's like, all right. Okay. Okay. Wow. This is a thing. This is a thing. 4730. Think back to a few days before the 2022 midterm elections in Arizona. In Arizona. I can say these things. I live there. In 2 different places in Arizona. So think back to a couple of days before the 2022 midterm elections in Arizona and the fight for governor between Hobbs and Kari Lake, right? In the days before the election, Kari Lake's campaign called the police because a staffer had opened mail that contained a suspicious powder. Okay, that's just wrong. I mean, that's not how we do politics here. No. There are various things that have happened in these various elections that no. People should be in jail for that. This is not politics. Okay? So, staffer opened mail. It contained a suspicious powder. The police. Okay. They took the envelope and they put it in a plastic bag, and the police lab. They gave it to the police to be tested. Okay. The police lab just came back with their analysis yesterday of what was inside the envelope. There was literally nothing in the envelope. Nothing. Dust. Anne says, this is so made up. Hours before the cops were called, the original letter got thrown away. Oh, really? They try to drum up sympathy. Oh, we're such victims. We're such victims. Oh, the far right, we're such victims. Victims, I tell you. There was nothing in that. Darren, they could have put baby powder in the envelope. They could have, something, but no. There was nothing. Absolutely nothing in that envelope. Not a hint, not a trace, nada. Zippo. Yes, Anna. More lies to gain attention. And this is Kari Lake. Oh, I just got the deck. I got the world card and I got the death card. Yeah. Kari Lake. All right, first of all, is somebody going to be charged with filing a fake police report? Lady Eva, powdered sugar? Someone eating donuts while opening the mail? No, this whole thing is made up. I'm checking here, but working. We have to win. They're cheating on the other side, so rejection, and so we have to do something. Get it out there. Create sympathy. Show the other side how evil they are. Well, they didn't do anything. No. Let's do this. Eight of Cups. Oh, look, there's the Sword of Truth. And the Emperor. Someone in some level of authority is not going to be happy about this. And this feels like she's going to lose anyway. This woman is a viper. Wheezy squeeze box. Cornstarch, flour. I know, right? You could. I mean, you're not even trying. You could do something. Powdered sugar, cornstarch. Kari Lake, her energy is one of the worst pits that I've read on in all my time reading on American politicians. Her energy is so bad. Baking soda, yeah, friend. Rose blue, baking soda, yes. You're going to lose. You are going to lose. Oh, all kind of secrets, and I'm on the defensive, and therefore I'm call the institutions and create more sympathy for me, and win at all costs. This woman has no moral compass. If she has a moral compass, she's in the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah. Her moral compass is set for the Bermuda Triangle. I would not trust this woman I wouldn't trust her with a hair on Boo Boo's little fuzzy head. Have any of you guys read on her? Because I know a lot of you read cards as well. Have you read on her? Knight of Swords, the Star, the Fool, and the King. It's a King of Wands, but this doesn't feel like. I don't think she's going to win. Isabel says Boo Boo would run away from her. That's true. Thank you, Sharon. That's kind of you. Okay. I think this is the point that I need a cup of water. I need a little cup of water. I'll be right back. You know what? Well, you'll be able to hear me anyway. But for the moment, while I get some water, I think we all need this. All right, I am back. Feeling a little better. All right. I have a drink. I have got a couple little pieces of chocolate too. I've been trying to figure out which vegan chocolate is makes good, like advent calendars and things like that. So this is Whey. No Whey advent calendar. It's a little waxy, but it's chocolate. The calories aren't too bad, so I'll be trying some other ones. Poor me. People ask me for recommendations, so. Chocolate is exactly what I needed. All right. 5930. Kelly had a question. Trump has filed a lawsuit against the January 6th committee to prevent them from making him testify. Will this delay tactic be successful in avoiding submissions of documents and testimony and whatnot? No, Shockwave, I don't. Not yet, but I will. Okay. All right, Trump, you are so pathetic. Of course he's filing a lawsuit against the January 6th committee. And of course he waited as long as he possibly could. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Aggressive law enforcement. They're overstepping. How dare they hold me accountable? Blah, 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 blah. All right. Empress, this is America, and we're just waiting. We're waiting. King of Wands, not the Emperor. He's just a guy. Just a guy. That's it. You're not the chosen one. There's nobody who's better than anybody else. Sorry. It's just how it is. All of our souls come from the same place. All of our souls are small, tiny, little, precious pieces of the divine. Every last one of us. So, oh, I'm better than you. I'm so great. No. Some people act better than others. Some people seem to work mightily to try to lower their vibration as much as possible, but Cindy Lou, the enemy is ducks? I don't know what that means. Oh, look, there's the justice card. There's the... Oh, you're so going to lose. We're waiting. There's Trump. There's the justice card right in the middle. So he's running to the courts again. Do not underestimate the Democrats. That's my page of cups here. And this is a big win for Democrats. Yeah. Pinhead. And that's not violence against anybody. That was just me flicking a card at general stupidity. Yeah, Holly France, because his track record with lawsuits is so great. CC Ryder says this was predictable. Yes. EC says Oreos are vegan and great in smoothies. You're just gonna lose. All the evidence laid out. There's America again. People around Trump have had to testify, and the investigation continues. Yeah, nice try. Nil point. Moving on. 103.30. So, yay! Kelly has won the Arizona Senate seat. Yay! Yes. 103.30. After Kelly officially won the Arizona Senate seat, Trump is screaming for there to be another election. How many officials are going to continue to ignore the writing on the wall and keep following Trump down his road of insanity? Well, you got Kari Lake in Arizona. Yeah. So if there to be another election. Well, Murdoch is turned against Trump. And the MAGA people are turning to the cruel wine fest that is DeSantis. Strength. A lot of women aren't listening to him, period. Sorry. It's over. It's over. Like Ferris Bueller. It's over. Go home. The election. It's quiet as a tomb. It's done. Finished. Over. Passed. King of Cups. Kelly won. The Star card. Hope. Trump trying to steal. There's the theft card. And Temperance. And it's not going to work. Nice try. But no. No, we just... Moving on. But if I had infinite money and didn't, I don't know, I would, it feels like I should rip this card in half. It's like, you're done. Just... And now at 106.30, Trump is blaming the lackluster performance of the GOP in the midterms on McConnell. Oh, and me without any popcorn. Oh, man. And apparently Trump is calling every ally he can think of in the Senate to try and get Mitch's leadership ended. Will 45 be successful? Well, Mitch has already said if the Republicans don't take the majority in this midterms, he's going to retire. Bye-bye. Friends saying, I wonder how Tiffany's wedding's going. I would love to be a fly on the wall. I wouldn't want to be a fly on the wall because it's one of those things where everything around the Trumps on the surface, it looks fine. But energetically, it's like the picture of Dorian Gray. It's the actual, like, if you can see the energy, it looks like it's gross and on the surface, they're Dorian Gray. Energetically, it's the painting of Dorian Gray. I don't go anywhere near him. Shockwave says, news alert, Colorado passes universal free lunch for all students. Yes! Oh, feeding kids. I'm totally for feeding children. Oh, that is so good. That's so good. Thank you, Shockwave. That makes me happy. That helps everything. Okay. That's true. Manx is saying you can't depend on what Mitch says. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Trump trying to put out the 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. What this feels like is a lot of these Republicans feel like they're trapped between Trump and a hard place, you know? Hello, Squeaker Bunny. How are you? You doing okay? Did you have a good nap? We've had terrible energy today. It's been terrible. But this is a Knight of Cups, which would mean it might be a moot point. There he is. Oh, sweetness. We could use some good kitty energy. Yes, we could. Oh, there's the precious. There's the precious. Did you have a good nap? Did you have a good nap, good boy? Just checking everything out. Oh, he's a good boy. Oh, okay. Just showing up, leaving. Oh, gosh, I can feel that good energy. Oh, you're so sweet. Yes, you are. All right. Is it going to work? Trump is losing power by the day. And McConnell, oh, his energy's so much better. McConnell's mad. You know, the Republicans are mad because Trump has raised all this money and he kept it for himself. They're fighting. There's for the big prize, for the gold ring. Who's really in charge? Da da da. But voters came and left a lot of votes for Democrats. So bye. That's all I'm getting. Will Boebert win in Colorado? I don't think that's on this list, is it? Let me see. It's 128, and today's been brutally hard on my energy, I'll be honest. So let's look at Boebert, and I'm going to save the rest of the questions for tomorrow, okay? Well, just a minute. I need to do one more reading. Yes, I do. All right, at 1:11:30. Will Boebert win? So gross. She's so gross. How's it looking? Has anybody seen the latest numbers? Justin's mom says Nevada is going to release Nevada is going to release votes today, which are very likely in Democrats' favor. Please, oh please, oh please, oh please. Yes, Sherry, but Mom, I want your attention now. Thank you, Cha-Cha. Oh, okay. Trillium Tarot. Stephanie's got the information. Boebert is at 162,040. Frisch is at 162,918. How much is still outstanding? Do we know? Boebert. Oh, that's like a hard truth. Not finished counting. Devil. 4 of Cups. 8 of Wands. It feels like a lot of throwing things and stomping of feet. CC Ryder, 1,122 votes. Is that what's left? Or I know, sweetheart. You gonna help me read on Boebert? Is she going to win? Who's her? I can't remember the name of her. The person she's running against. Sorry, my brain is just fried. I did know yesterday, but now I'm just. Kevin says Boebert is up by 1,122 votes. We won't know the final numbers until Thursday. I thought okay, earlier you were saying, okay, might be old information. Don't know. Okay, Boebert. Thank you, Azalea. Thank you. Thank you. Makes a big difference. Thank you. Okay, Diana. Hey, at least 5,000 to 6,000 or more in Pueblo County. I left a count. And Adam Frisch is winning there 2-1. People voting for Democrats. Soon. Decisions. Making decisions, and then the vote moving. And there she is, Queen of Wands. Okay, the energy is not clear. Yeah, more. Squeaker Bunny. Just hang on a minute. She's beside herself. They're just. She's going to throw an absolute tantrum. That's what I'm picking up on. She doesn't have the votes. Oh no, but I do have the votes. And God is with me, blah, 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 blah. Aggressive recounts. I'm mostly just picking up on her tantrum. Where was it? Polly Wanda says, oh, no, that was it. Polly. Someone, who was it? Somebody was just saying they heard that she's already fundraising for a recount. I'm not giving you guys credit. Debsy, thank you. Three of Pentacles. What do you mean I'm not winning? Emperor, authoritarianism. She's so gross. And then we have Democratic votes. It's leaning away from her is what this feels like. And she's so awful, but she is going to, it's just temper tantrum. Epic temper tantrum. All right. Well, that's going to do it for me for today. It's 1:34 p.m. here in Chicago with me and Boo Boo. Hello, Boo Boo. At 4 o'clock, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel to do creative sprints. And other than that, actually, I've been starting at 3:30 because there's someone who has to take care of their horses. So when the time changed, she's stuck. So she keeps showing up and she'll start early on her own. And I feel bad. And I'm just sitting there working anyway. So I've been starting at more like 3:30, but it's officially from 4 to 6 p.m. for creative sprints. And then other than that, I will be right back here tomorrow because I'm here every single day. And I take your questions and I'm grateful for you. You have no idea. You have no idea how grateful I am. So thank you. All right. Hang in there. You are not alone. We are in this together. And there are good days ahead. There are. All right. Take care.